Our view regarding the recent pronouncements by the Minister of Justice, Honorable Given Lumida, as well as the Minister of Mines, Honorable Msukwa, regarding the cash donations that aspiring members of Parliament have been making from the ruling Patriotic Front. Our view is very simple. This is no longer a PF problem. It is a national problem. We have seen aspiring members at councillor level, at MP level, and indeed at presidential level making exorbitant cash donations as well as freebies, especially as a build-up to the 2021 general election. So clearly, both from the opposition and the ruling party, this is a major problem. And as a party, we are extremely concerned. First, we want to applaud the two ministers. However, we are of the view that such kind of pronouncement should have been made by the Republican president. It would have carried more weight to ensure that we outlaw this vice, which is negatively impacting our democracy. How is it impacting our democracy, if you may ask, or someone may ask? I want to make it very clear that politicians of nowadays are they're making our people to be dependent on them. This is very prevalent in our societies. Whenever people see a politician, they're expecting to get something from those politicians, and that is not correct. Politics should be about competing for ideas and not competing for who makes the most cash donations. That is not right. Apart from that, I want to make it very clear that this trend is killing our democracy. It is making politics to be only a preserve for the rich and not the poor, or those people who cannot be able to make such kind of donations. And that is not correct. Democracy should be for all, whether rich or poor. Democracy should be about competing for ideas and not competing giving out money. Apart from that, as a party, we are of the considered view that most of our elected officials, or most of the elected officials in government, they are engaging themselves in illegal deals so that they can become the so-called money men to distribute money in their constituencies, to distribute money or to give out money in their in their areas, so that they can receive favor from the electorates. I think this is supposed to be outlawed. And as Golden Party of Zambia, we are very clear that if the Patriotic Front government mean what they say, if they are walking their talk, they must back up their pronouncement with legislation so that we can outlaw this incessant giving of money to everyone. It is not serving anyone. It is just making politics to be that of elites. We need to have this conversation as a society. And as a party, we're encouraging the PF government that if you are serious about your pronouncement, back up this pronouncement with legislation so that politics should remain as it's supposed to be, a contest of ideas. Who has got better ideas to lift people out of poverty? We have even seen a disturbing culture where slogans have been couched, demanding that the opposition should show where they have worked before. That is not politics, really.